millions of them living with albinism, first as individuals and then as a demographic group within the continent. And the prevalence of stigmatization is unending as well. And this is probably due to ignorance, myth, and superstition. And so today, in celebration of International Albinism Awareness Day, we are discussing here on Guardian Talks the stereotypes that involve people living with albinism. I am Adete Kelalo, and of course it's not just going to be me in the studio. I have wonderful personalities with me. First, I have Amin Olatunji Yusuf. He's popularly known as TJ the VJ. He's a creative artist extraordinaire, an event host, and a brand influencer. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
Great. I also have with me Onome Okagbare Major. She's the co-founder of the Onome Akinolu Major Foundation. She's creating awareness on albinism locally and globally, and the foundation is aimed at changing the social cultural stereotypes on albinism, particularly in Africa. And then she launched the hashtag Beyond the Complexion campaign. Thank you so much for being here. And you're going to give me some beauty tips before the end of the show. I also have here with me Chimize Odechukwu. He's energetic, he's passionate, and he's intentional about youth development. And he's a smooth talker too.
Coming from me, it's a compliment. It's actually Udechukwu.
Udechukwu.
Yes. It's a pleasure being here.
Oh, nice to meet you. What does Udechukwu, what does it mean?
Udechukwu actually means the reign of God, God's reign.
Oh, great. I thought it was in light of God.
Oh, well, some people say it's God's pomade.
Oh.
Ude,
Ude is like cream.
God's cream.
Oh, great.
God's reign.
And finally, but of course not the least, we have Ugo Oji. He's the CEO of Clean Ugo Logistics. He's the first of 5 children, with 4 of them as persons with albinism. Wow. Wow, nice to have you on the show. And thank you so much for coming. What actually is albinism? Let's talk about that condition. Let me ask you this.
You know, people have this idea that albinism are, you said, outcasts. Some see it as a curse, you know, but it's basically, simply put, someone that lacks pigmentation, lacks the melanin that causes pigmentation. And there are 2 types, like we did say earlier. You have that which ocular, like which is just within the eyes only, then the ocular cutaneous sometimes. So just ocular 1, ocular 2. So people like to just put it ocular 1, ocular 2. You understand? So the ocular 2 basically affects, you know, the eyes, the hair, the skin, like we appear in, but it changes nothing about the setup, the general composition or configuration of PW, that's person living with albinism.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's talk about while growing up. How was it that you were able to handle the name calling, the pranking, the taunting? Because even for people not living with albinism, we still found other kids bullying them. Now there is more reason to even bully. So how did you handle that? Let me ask TJ that.
Family is everything. That was the basis of my growth. Like, my family played a very important role in making sure that I never felt any different. From taking me out, from telling me to confront my challenges, like my pops. My dad was like the major general, so it's going to be like if anybody talks to you in school or says anything to you, talk back at them, what are they? You know, tell them. Yeah. My mom would say, we are promoting violence, it's not violence, it's confidence. He knows who he is, you know, and all that stuff. So, and my elder sister had a very strong bond. I still have a very strong bond with my elder sister. She saw me as this adorable being that he brought from heaven, you know, so she's always carrying me around. I had a lot of senior girlfriends back then because of my sister. Yeah, so having all that in place, there's nothing could go wrong with my life, you understand? So it was my self-esteem, it built my self-esteem, really built my self-esteem. Family played a very important role in building my self-esteem.
You would like to add something to that?
Yes, I can honestly relate with TJ. Family is everything. If you have the love and support from the home, you can go places. For me, my mom carried me everywhere. She'll call me her handbag. My mom helped build my self-esteem by sending me on random errands. She could get me to walk to the front of the church just so that I can regain confidence. She would call me names like Oyibo, Yellow, ask me questions like, oh, can you see? And then my siblings absolutely adore me. Well, I'm the first child, so now the adoration is on another level because they think I'm some plug. But I remember growing up, my baby brother woke up one morning and randomly said, Mom, it's Onome from Pakistan. and everywhere they were like, okay, where did this come from? And I think it was at that moment I actually really dawned on me that, I'm kind of different. But even at that, my siblings and my parents, and my aunties and my uncles, they showed me so much love, and it really helped my confidence. They did a fantastic job with me.
Oh, great. So let's talk about the challenges that people living with albinism they go through. Aside visual impairment, I heard that they're prone to skin cancer. How true is this?
Well, the exposure, the consistent or constant exposure to the sun, because of the, how do you put it down?
The ultraviolet rays.
Yes, and the fact that that melanin that gives pigmentation, the protection isn't there. I think melanocytes, there's a particular name that it's called, that's where it comes from. Because it isn't there, it goes direct.
So there's no protection, it's a direct
impact.
Oh.
You know, so that's why mostly it's advised that you either use sunscreen, you wear protective gear, face caps, sunglasses, not just eyeglasses, sunglasses with that are photochronic if you are using what do you call them, corrective lenses, as the case may be. So, and then you wear long covered sleeves and stuff.
Like the four of you look really fresh,
Wow.
and I was telling a friend of mine now. Okay, now they're going to make me look not fresh. you know when you're actually averagely tall, and then you're now in between really tall persons, you feel like you're short. So is this with the consciousness of how all you've talked about, like taking care of your skin, not going out if the need is actually not there, protecting your skin from direct sun ray. Those are the things that you four have put consciously into practice to ensure that you stay this fly, because you four look fly.
To add to what Chimeje was saying, because of the lack of melanin, which is responsible for pigmentation, anybody that comes down with skin cancer didn't just have it today or yesterday. It's something that develops with time. I tell the younger ones, you may look fresh now, you feel you can just expose yourself to sun. This thing builds with time. It's in there. It can take 10, 15, 20 years. And before you know it, the skin starts getting damaged. So we advise and we educate our members, we educate PWAs to always stay away from the sun if possible. Or if you have to go out, say between 11 to 4 o'clock, wear protective clothing, wear a hat to protect your head, or use an umbrella, use your sunshade to protect the eyes, or you apply the sunscreen, which has to be SPF 50 and above. These are measures that has to be taken. You have to take these measures to protect yourself from the skin, so that you don't come down with skin cancer. Because once you do, we all know that cancer is an expensive illness.
It is.
Very, very expensive to take care of.
So how about the nutrition? I've also heard that yes. PWAs are not supposed to take salt.
It's a myth.
No, it's a myth. At OM we say salt, not sun, not salt.
But the thing is, let me ask, okay, let me put it back to you. What's your primary source of iodine? It's salt.
Salt.
Do you understand? So, you eat salt. The thing, what nutritionists or dietitians would advise is an excessive intake of salt.
Not especially table salt.
Not even a lack of salt. Because you don't want to have goiter or
Yeah.
And you know,
So what names have you been called?
Oh my God, where do I start from? I've been called Afi, Bat, Orisha,
Bat.
Blue, yes,
But
MC, because we know we see at night.
Only at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bats only
Okay,
see at night. They believe we see
They
better
believe
at
we see
night.
better at night.
Okay, so that's how you see
you
bat.
can
Yes.
see, you can see pin, even if you drop a pin in the dark.
Can
You will
see
see
it. Glow,
But I don't
MCN,
understand.
and then the other switch names like Barbie,
Barbie.
the Barbie doll.
Oh.
Okay, for you.
For me,
You
Barbie
look
doll,
like a doll.
not Bambi.
So let's get to talk about the stereotypes now. I heard a lot that I didn't even know existed before, and then interviewing or asking one or two people, they said some things and scary. Let me read it out. So this, and you say if you've ever heard it before.
Okay.
So they say that they're sterile. You ever heard that before?
Sarah, the one I've heard is that they are weak.
Sterile.
Sterility is different from being weak.
No, we're not sterile.
I have 2 kids, so I can categorically
You
tell
have a
you that.
beautiful body for 2 kids. Okay, then I've also heard that they're cursed.
Caused by who?
I don't know, by an ancestral spirit.
What ancestral spirit?
They've cursed their family.
Which family?
What people that make this are they Christians or Muslims? Like,
no,
we're talking about
traditional
Okay, I've
They
heard that
definitely
they
be traditional
are a cost to the
worshippers.
family.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that they're cursed.
That they are a
family.
cost to the family.
Okay.
Oh,
I also heard that their body parts can be used for rituals because
It's
they
happening
make good
till
money.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
but
guys
not,
can-
not, yeah, it happens,
Funny,
but
the
not in
child are not
Nigeria.
working. I don't know. I've not.
It happens
Because
in
how?
East Africa.
These are things we
Yes,
record in
yes,
Malawi.
yes.
It's very, very common in East
Tanzania,
Africa,
yes,
but
it's
not,
not
not in
yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
But I've not seen any charm that has worked before. That's my standpoint. If it's
Oh, they
working,
say
let's
your
go.
blood is magical and
I can cure
can be,
AIDS.
yeah, it can
Wow.
be used to cure
Yeah.
HIV.
Wow.
This is serious. So
Yes.
why do we still have the spread of HIV and AIDS in the world?
I don't know.
Good.
I don't know.
Because-
And then
because
this
I-
one shocked me.
Okay.
PWAs don't die; they simply vanish.
That they
Ah,
are
yes,
yes, I've
now
heard
you
that.
see me. Next minute,
Now you see me back.
Wow.
I actually lost my sister
How that
in
mean?
2017, so which means she's human.
yeah.
Wow. So in all of this stereotypes and all of that, what gives you strength?
Family.
Wow.
Yes, self-love first. And self-love starts from your family. The foundation has to be right. Because if you don't have it from the family, it will be difficult for you to project it out there. You need to, your family has to help you build that self-esteem so that when you go out there, no matter what you hear, you believe in yourself. You know what you are made of. You know your capacity, your capability. Then you can move ahead and conquer the world.
Yeah. Because I have been called names. They've sang Oyibo Pepe for me. They have questioned my intelligence. I've walked into an interview and from their facial expression, I knew I wasn't going to get the job.
Yeah.
I have been
Yes,
discriminated.
that one is there.
I have been stigmatized. Oh my God. But when I go back home, I know that my mom would say, the house, we're always here for you. You can always come in and drop all that burden and talk to me. She would always say, you can do anything you want to do. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. Oh no, man, you have to believe in yourself. The world can be cruel. But they are cruel because they do not understand. Be kind, educate,
Ignorance.
enlighten, inform. They should say, be patient. Don't worry, things are changing. Have faith.
People also think that for albinos, for PWAs now, there are certain things you cannot do. And you know, when I was reading your profile, and I was like, okay, is the VJ. And you know, we talked about people saying, oh, we even want to give you exposure and all of that. So, you know, are there some kind of things, stereotypes also, and then they're like, oh no, this job, this PWA, don't do this kind of job.
Let me start from my angle because I'm born in public space. So there have been like the regular stereotypes that PWAs are not fine for TV. You know, because let's be very honest with ourselves. In Nigeria, there's a popular belief that you have to look some type of way, you understand, to be in the public eye, you understand. And when I started growing my brand while I was in the university, my dad saw some of the things I was doing back then as I was trying to be a rebellious child. Because first I started keeping my hair, and my dad was like, "What's this?" You understand? We come and get it off.
Yeah,
But I
you
continue
do.
fighting that stuff because I kind of looked into the future and I was like, you need to let me be. This is how I want to express myself. You get so a popular stereotype, yeah, a popular occupation is being on TV. And I get PWAs too that say, come and open the door for us now. That kind of stuff. Like if you like maybe that there's one and there's going to be a handout, like someone say, come take it with me, and because of I've done it, it means you can do it. The truth is, if you don't have the chest, you understand, to carry everything that comes with it, because before I even got on TV, I told people that told me no for no reason, not because I wasn't good at what I was doing, not because I could not kill it, but because they just felt this one will go spoil market for us. You understand? So basically, I think being on TV, being in the public eye, you understand, is one thing that the PWs are shy now. What are you looking for on TV now? You can't talk, you can't address people now.
Last year, I attended a conference. I was invited as one of the panelists, and I sat with Adora, Socially Africa, and she said something that you should learn to conceive in the spiritual, execute in the physical, and amplify with the digital.
Say that again. I like that.
Conceive in the spiritual, execute in the physical, amplify with the digital. So, for me, I like to say, if you can think of it, you can work at it, then you believe that what you are working on is achievable, you will achieve it. So I want to do 17 years I've been working with young people. 17. I got my first MC experience in 2003 in church, and I've risen. I've had the mic on some of, in different parts of this country and, in other parts of Africa. And I say that we're having a conversation while we're at the reception, and I told the men that our job is to solidify the platform, whatever platform we find ourselves to perform. We have to make it solid, strengthen it, so that those who come after us will meet a firmer foundation.
Since we're talking about PWAs now and career choice, knowing fully well that the pigmentation thing is not there, the sun is not really good for us. In terms of choosing a career, we have to be careful not to go into a career that will expose us to sun and to the heat.
I wanted to say that.
Yes, it's very important.
But your
I
boss
like
can
to
also
cut
be
in.
considerate.
I like to cut in on that. I really like to cut in on that, and I'll come from my angle. I'm saying this as a statement of fact, and Oneme should know this now. Just this year, I just considered using sunscreen. I have never used sunscreen in my life before.
But you don't
I'm
have
saying
you
it
don't
as
have
a
a job that
and
exposes you to the sun.
I have, of course, I'm a reporter. I work on
No,
I go out. Let me tell you what I'm saying. Let me tell you why I'm saying all this.
Engaging.
Let me tell you why I'm saying all this. I'm coming from his angle of it all starts from your mind. I understand the things I should do and the things I should not do. Yeah. I don't need someone to tell you to my face that this is what I should not do. This is the career choice that I should not do. The career path that I should not follow. I know what I want for myself and I know how to go about it. So we don't want to pass a wrong message.
Okay.
You understand? There are no bars to the things you can do.
Simple.
No restrictions. And the reason why people come out and say, I can't work as an office because I'm short-sighted. Wear glasses.
Simple.
You're not the only person that is wearing glasses on the face of the earth. You understand? I can't work on that. Nobody likes the sun. Forget that there's skin pigmentation and all that. Nobody likes the sun. You understand? Nobody likes the sun. But I report. When I know I'm going to report, I try to either avoid it or now I ask Onome, how can I get sunscreen? Onome, you can remember.
Yeah.
Because I know, okay, I need to take this step now. You understand? But it doesn't stop me, and it has never stopped me from delivering my duties or pursuing my career path. So we don't want to be like we are passing
So there are measures you can take.
Yes, I know measures to put in place to make and do whatever I want to do.
Okay, so I think I'm understanding from TJ's point of view and what Onome said as well, and not in total opposition to what you've said, but I think what they're trying to say is that whatever you want to do, there's a way around it.
Yes, there are measures, Mr. Wu.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say, my point is this: you should be informed in taking a career decision.
Agree.
Considering the fact, like, let me give you a typical example. We have our last mile officers. I wouldn't advise a PWA to take up a last mile job that will make him stand under the sun.
Or you can be a last mile officer inside.
Yes, I agree with you. But I'm talking about
you can be on the
don't
managerial
misunderstand
level.
me. Yes. Before you get to the managerial level, you have to be a field man.
No,
that's what I'm telling you.
No.
You have to take that informed decision so that you don't be that field man that will stand under the sun for 4 to 6 hours.
Okay, Mr. Ogo.
You understand me? You can be in the office. You can be a police officer that works in the office. You can be in the military and work in the office.
Mr. Ogo. Sun Tzu made a statement. He said, "Man, know thyself, and in the 100 battle you have the 100 victory."
Yes.
When you have, if you do not know thyself, but you know your enemy, in a 100 battle you have it's a 50-50 chance. When you do not know yourself, you do not know your enemy in this context. The profession you want to go to, be prepared for total annihilation. So, what you want to do is a function of knowing what it entails.
Even if you're not even living with albinism, I think it's
That's how I like it.
Research.
Yes.
You research.
Research
You
on
find
what
out
you
what it takes, what it will take to be a medical doctor. Then, when you want to do mock exam in junior WAEC to know if you read the science, they will first ask you, can you withstand blood? Can you stand for longer hours?
Yeah, all those
We have
things,
doctors who still are afraid of blood, but they are still medical doctors.
And they are doing it.
There are doctors who will tell you, no, I cannot stand for more than 2 hours. You hear them say, I work 18 to 22-hour shifts. Because there's sometimes when the passion comes for what you want to do. The passion engulfs you.
Can you be a marine engineer and not know how to swim?
You have to learn the basics.
We're saying,
you work in an oil company, you do offshore, you must know how to
this
swim.
analogy is not analogous to this in the sense that
talking about, I want to go back to the last month thing now. I want to go back to the last month thing now. We have job vacancies, and it's just for field officers. You know your condition. You cannot apply for such jobs when you know that that is the only vacancy available.
I agree.
That's what I'm talking about, being informed.
Would it also stop a PWA from applying for an immigration job? Or customs?
If you work in the office. If you work in the office.
Now you're saying if. The question is, as a professional, I can decide to apply for the Nigerian police now. Yes or no?
You can.
Good. Do you think I'll be put to go and stand on the checkpoint?
You might be.
With my master's degree? No, I won't be.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Now you're not giving a caveat.
No, it's not
You're giving a caveat.
I'm not giving you a
You're giving a caveat. We're talking of the average person.
What
makes average person?
Define average. What makes a person average?
An average
Who
person.
doesn't have a master's?
Who makes an average?
Don't you see inspectors at checkpoints? Don't you see inspectors? Are they not graduates?
Not all. Listen, you see, unfortunately,
Okay, I think I'm
we live in a
understanding.
system.
Sorry to cut you,
Chimezie.
Chimezie. I'm so sorry, but I think because I want to understand from everybody's point of view. I think what he's trying to say is that is key to be well informed.
I agree.
To be realistic.
We all have that.
To be realistic.
Okay, so I like the way you put it for an average person.
Yes.
So this PWA is an average person who probably didn't go to school, who let alone have a master's, and
Maybe
then
has just school cert.
maybe just school cert, and then they are saying, hold on, and then they're saying that, and he or she is desperate looking for work, and then the only opening available
Is a last man
is
position.
a last man position to stand
So last man will also
outside.
take-
You get.
so-
I mean, if you're well informed with your condition, you will know well not to take such a job.
Good.
Sure.
I think that's so I think we should just wrap it up with
please.
that. Okay, so I think to help wrap it up, I'd say taking the four of you's point of views now. I think you can be anything you want to be, anything you set your mind to be, whatever passion you have, it's attainable, it's achievable, but be well informed.
Agreed. Yes, that is just.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for having you on the show. But before we go, I just want to quickly say that the awareness about albinism, people living with albinism, has taken effect for a while now. But then I want to ask you, because you're directly affected by this, how much of this awareness has caused or affected a change in the way people look at people living with albinism?
I'll say for a fact that yes, it has changed perceptions. I like to use my life as an example. I don't tell people feel good about yourself. I just do things that I know that I live an exemplary life because I know that there's so many people looking at me and looking up to me. So for a fact, if I try to I live my life on a regular basis. I live my life to prove a point, because I believe that I have a mission on this earth. I need to change perceptions. I feel like it's not a mandate, like I've been called to do it. You get? So I just live my life, and yes, it has changed perceptions.
Great. Onoma, you want to say something?
I think I agree with, no, actually, I don't think I agree with CJ. I think the perception has changed a little. I have learned to be patient. I would always say it's important to be kind. I have learned to inform, to educate, to enlighten. I've learned to correct the myths, to correct the negative misconceptions and stereotypes. Now I will inform you. If you really ask me a question and you really want to know, I can sit down with you and tell you, no, I eat salt. It's the sun. I have 2 kids. I'm not infertile. No, we're not. Our blood does not cure HIV/AIDS. There's more information out there. There's this, should I say, there's the albinism wave. Now everybody is interested in albinism. So people would say, I remember when we started OAM, people would say, oh, well, we love you, we love albinos, we don't discriminate or stigmatize. And then I'll go, how many PWA friends do you have? Would you date a PWA? Will you marry a PWA? Would this PWA be accepted with your circle of friends? Are you proud of this PWA? I think now it has changed a little. We still have a long way to go, but okay, honestly, it has changed. And I like to think that's, well, a part of that, and I hope that we continue being a part of that journey.
Oh, thank you so much. How about you?
It's been, in October, the OAM Foundation moved 4, and we may not have done much, but we know that we have ignited a movement. I like to call it a movement, a new wave of how people see persons with albinism. So we have said our flagship campaign is beyond the complexion. We're beyond what you see. Do you understand? So we may not tell you it's statistically to say 10, 15, 20% increase in terms of awareness that we've done, but we are saying that we put ourselves out there. What we are doing is to put out our personal stories as individuals, our stories of challenge and triumph, our stories of ongoing transformation. These things that we do, we just try to make our mark for today and hope that tomorrow posterity will remind us, take the little that we've done, magnify it. You know, we have conceived in the spiritual, we are executing in the physical and using the digital to amplify the works that we do.
Oh, thank you so much. I like that. Okay, so you have a final one?
Yeah, personally, I've been in this albinism advocacy thing for about 13 years now, even before I joined OAM Foundation. And from my experience, I've noticed that there's a great improvement. There's great improvement in the awareness. And I always tell people, it starts with you. You need to love yourself. You need to project yourself well. The soul, there's nothing like an albino soul. All souls are souls. Yes, you can't go to heaven and God will say, those of you that are PWAs, come this side.
Well, we look like God, so just imagine God will be like, my people.
Yes, I tell people, like me, I'm big on integrity, and anywhere I go, whatever I do, nobody even talks about the color of your skin. It's what you do, how you reflect yourself, and that is what I preach. And that is what I tell every other person. Albinism or not, you are first human. Yes. And you need to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for having the four of you. I mean, I was schooled also. I learned a few new things, and I love what you said about conceiving in the spirit, executing in the physical, and amplifying with the digital. I'm taking that, I'm taking that, I'm taking that with me. It was wonderful to have you guys. But before we go, I just want to drop fast fact on albinism. One, there is no cure for albinism, but some symptoms can be treated. Albinism is a genetic condition. Primarily, albinism affects the hair, the eyes, the skin, and vision. Then the most common cause of albinism is an interruption in the functioning of the enzyme tyrosinase. Then an estimated 1 in 70 people carry the genes associated with albinism. I'm sure you were enlightened on this episode of Guardian Talks. Make sure you connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Guardian Nigeria. And you can also follow us and check us on our website at guardian.ng. I am Adita Kelalo Gorti, and thank you so much for watching.